All right, all right. Happy Manifestation Monday. It is the weekly mindset call that we have here now. It is 11:06 a.m. in Hawaii, and I just want to send you guys all the aloha here. Woo, world, take it. Take it. Yeah, so today's topic is get your ROI, your return on intention. Fun. Yes, yes, yes. Because today, I've been talking a lot about money in the past, and there's, money, a lot of things, trading money, all these things. I want to bring it down a level below that stuff, below that level of energy, and then down below that, because what is the foundation that we are making our money on, right? What is the foundation? And that is the intention. That is the arrow on your compass that's telling you where you're going. The how is trading. The how is your job. The how is getting clients. The how is getting customers. The how is all of that stuff. Right now, we're looking at the what, which is below. What is your intention with the work that you're doing in the world? Woo! Yes, we're going there today. So, as we get started, I will have you guys, let's do our ground and center. We haven't done an official one in a while. So, if this is your first time, or if you're driving, well, if you're driving, keep your eyes open, please. And go ahead and just get as comfortable as you can in your driver's seat. The way to do the ground and center is to align your physical body so that we can get into the space where you can literally be more of yourself and less of who you're not. So if you're ready, go ahead and lean to the side, and you're gonna pull open your thigh flesh, lean to the other side. And now we allow our sit bones to carry our weight to support us and be our physical foundation as we dive deep into reflecting on what is our, our professional intention. Like, what is my purpose? What am I doing here as a leader? How does all of this work? Can I really do this? We're going to jump into this space where the answers can come, because if it's all full, there's no room. So now, when you're here feeling good and centered, go ahead and close the eyes. And notice what sensations come alive when your eyes close. Is it your sense of hearing? Is it your sense of touch? Maybe your sense of smell? It's getting a little bit stronger. And everybody's gifts are unique. So whatever it is for you, acknowledge that. There is no right and there is no wrong. So as we begin this ground and center, which is 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, focus on your breath, focus on the air moving in your body and then moving out, okay? So let's begin. Inhale through the nose, in, and out through the mouth. Focusing on the air. Breath number 2, inhale through the nose. And release out the mouth. Moving your focus to your body and to the magic that it holds within. Breath number 3, inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. And slowly exhale out the mouth. Giving yourself this opportunity to be in this pocket of time and space that you create for yourself. Reminding yourself now that a simple ground and center that you do for yourself can help bring you back to this space at any time. Allowing the thoughts to come and allowing them to go. because this space is for you, and those thoughts will be there when you're all done with your grounding and your centering. Great. So let's close this off with one deep breath in through the nose, and release out the mouth. Allowing yourself to return back into the world from this new aligned space, opening your eyes and coming back here. Typing in the chat how you're feeling and anything that came to you in those last couple minutes. After that ground and center today, I'm feeling, whoa, more here, more ready. I know it's Monday and it's the first Monday of the month. So we are looking to really ramp up the manifestation magic this month, this August. So many new opportunities and so many new people, right, coming into our world and our space. So grounding and centering yourself to feel happy, re-energized, refreshed, relaxed. Mind is feeling open. A place where you can reflect, yes, refreshed. Coming back to this space as often as you can creates opportunities for others to see you more as you. Okay, more as you, and less of the frazzled version of you, all the things I have to do, all the things I didn't do, all the things that I should have done, all the things that I'm supposed to do, because that's not who you are. You are this being, this human who is here to help make the world a better place. You are here to level up your mindset and realize just how much power you have. Okay? So today's topic is return on intention. Get your ROI. A lot of people say investment, talking about money, but you guys, everything is energy. Money is also energy. If you didn't know, surprise, money is energy, okay? And so when we're talking about investing money or energy, it's all about where is that coming from, right? I'm gonna make an investment in real estate. I'm gonna invest $50,000. Okay, why? Right? Okay, I'm gonna start this new business. I'm gonna do this new thing. Okay, why? Okay, I'm gonna get into this relationship. I'm gonna get married. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, great. Why? So when you can ask yourself why you're doing things, why you're engaging yourself with these people, why you're choosing to do this activity, why you are spending X amount of time, your time that you can't get back into something, why? Okay, why? And when you get that answer, ask it again. Okay, but why? Okay. So let's do starting a business as an example, okay? Because a lot of us here, we're looking to help people start their own or an additional side income or income stream, right? And it doesn't have to be with trading, but it could be with something that is your specialty. Maybe you are looking for another income in addition to trading, in addition to network marketing. Maybe you're looking for a way to monetize your hobby, right? Whatever it is in this space, it's looking to, manifest more money, be able to take your money and then have it work for you, right? Because if we're here, we know that there's more to life than just waking up, going to work, paying the bills, and doing it all over again. We know this. So now it's about going a little bit deeper and finding out why you want to do those things and then letting the how show up. Okay, so it's another version of manifesting. So I want you guys to write this down. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. And I'm going to say this as often as I can, not only on this call, but everywhere. Because once you understand this concept that everything is energy, then you can look at everything the same way, knowing that it's made up of the same stuff, it's made up of energy, and you as an energetic being, you have this connection to everything because you're energy too. Before I go a little bit deeper, let me introduce myself for those of you who don't know who I am. My name is Lizel, and I am a divine purpose coach, and I help people manifest their dream life. And in that, the process of that is really being able to help people pull back the layers of who they are and who they're not, and choose with conscious intention what it is that they want to see their life looking like, and then pick those pieces, only those pieces, and put it in their bag to bring with them moving forward. That's probably a really simple way of saying what I do. Because what I've noticed is in the work that I do in the realm that I work in, which is coaching, spirituality, manifestation, self-development, more accurately, soul development, is helping people remember that they're more than their body. Okay, they're more than their haircut. They're more than their name. They're more than their roles in life, and they're more than where they live. Okay, and you know this because you know that you can change all of that. We can change all of that. So how can you be that if you can change it? If you can delete it or completely reverse it? You're the thing that's underneath all of that. You're underneath the ethnicity, you're underneath the skin color, you're underneath the haircut, you're underneath the name, you're underneath the zip code. You are just experiencing those things in your life, and how you feel about those things creates your life experience. So when you want to live somewhere specific, so for me, my story is I'm from California. I wanted to live in Hawaii. Here I am. But why did I want to move there? First off, the islands were calling me, so I couldn't not. So I knew I was going to be here. But how I did that showed up when I finally surrendered. Okay, so go ahead and just write this word in your notes, surrender. 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 And when you set an intention, okay, so for me, I'm gonna live in Hawaii one day. Okay, why? Well, I know that the islands are calling me, and I know that I don't like it here in California, but I know that there's something bigger for me in Hawaii, so I'm gonna get there somehow. Before I moved here, I was trying, I was forcing, I was doing everything I can. I was coming at Hawaii like this, like, I just gotta get there one day. Like, no, it doesn't matter. I just gotta get there. And Hawaii, or the thing that I'm manifesting, okay? So for you, it could be a new relationship. For you, it could be a new job. For you, it could be another income stream. If you're coming at that thing like this, oh, I have to, I need to, what, I have to, that thing is gonna be like, okay, I don't really like that, right? And that's how you would feel if you were that thing too. So I don't know, 10, let's just say 10 years of that. Actually, it was more like 15. So 15 years of doing that. I finally was like, okay, you know what? It's going to happen somehow. I don't know how, but I just got to let it go. And I got to do what I'm doing right now with the intention of doing the best that I can with what I have and what I know, and then letting that thing show up. Okay. So tying it back to return on investment and return on intention is, where are you placing your energy? Okay. So like when you're in that space in the ground and center, there's like an emptiness, right? There's like a bubble that kind of like lets everything go. And then you become you in this space that is only you. So in that space is your energy that you experienced earlier. So where are you placing that energy? Are you placing it in a way that is forcing something? Are you placing it in something that is trying? Because there's resistance in trying. Are you placing that energy in somewhere that's hoping, wishing one day I will, and you're very disconnected from it? Or are you placing it in somewhere that you know is fertile soil, in a place that you know it's going to grow, with people, like creating relationships that have a good vibe and a great, foundation, right? Are you trying to build a business with people who don't call you back, who make you feel weird, who you don't really know what they're about? Or are you allowing yourself to connect with people who get you, who match your vibe, who you would actually want to hang out with, who like the same stuff that you do, who have similar roles that you do in life, okay? Are with your business that you're building, are you just looking to have X amount of people in your organization, or are you looking to impact lives? So that's a really, really big question. And I feel like a lot of people who are entrepreneurs or starting new things or looking at alternative ways to create income is what is underneath that? Okay, so I know there's a few of you who want to do this new thing because you want to make enough money to support your family, create, seed money for an investment in the future, and expand your network, right? So yes, okay, so this is an example, right? So I want to create this new business so that I can take care of my family and expand my network. And what was the other thing? Okay, but it's all these things, right? So then you ask yourself, okay, but why? And the full question is, why is that important to me? Why is it important for me to take care of my family with money? And why is it important for me to expand my network through this business, right? So allowing yourself to really like fine tooth comb like what you're doing, the answers are gonna come from you, not from me, not from your upline, not from your sidelines, not from your downline either. The answers to why you're doing something come in that space of nothingness when you allow the answers to come. And you're going to know the answer because it's going to come in a quiet voice. It almost doesn't have words. It's almost more of a feeling. It's like a knowing. And that's how you know what it is. Okay. Does this make sense? If this is making sense, go ahead and type 333 in the chat. I want to make sure that this stuff is landing before we go a little bit deeper. Okay, thanks, Bill. Thanks, Antonella. Okay, so actually, hey, thanks, Scott. I want to know how you guys are doing with your businesses, what you are manifesting, what you would like to intend, what is the outcome that you're looking for with your business, because then I can kind of help you guys here live and then set you up to take some next steps either tonight or tomorrow, depending on where you live in the world. Because everybody's business is different, right? We could be in the same company, we can be in the same organization, yet our businesses are different because we bring our own selves to the table. I bring myself here to share with you guys, and you guys bring yourself in your own ways to your people and to the world. So if anybody wants to share what they're manifesting with their business or what they would like their outcome to be or what they would like their impact to be in the world, I can help you get super clear with it. So go ahead and just type anything in the chat and then I can address it that way. Because all it really is, guys, is clarity. And for clarity's sake, it's all about being able to verbalize what it is that you want. Okay, so we've got an example here. Laura wants to open her own office. Woo! I love it. Okay, so I don't know how long you've been here, Laura, but I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions that you could answer in the chat. And whatever first answer comes, just type it out. And this is gonna help you get more clarity onto what it is that you're doing, the whole like the bigger picture. Okay, so okay, Laura, so why do you want to open your own office? Ooh, I'm getting chills right now. Or if you want to unmute too, if you can. You can.
I want to open my own office because I want to connect more with people and work with the community. And I feel like that I'm ready, but I just want to feel like I want to have the highest sources guide me, like where to open my office, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So your intention is really being connected with the community, like being connected with community. And what was the other thing?
Where to open my office. Like I want like guidance, like spiritual guidance, like where, you know, there's some few places that I've been checking them out, and there's one office that's been there like for so many years and it's empty. Then I'm like, so I went and looked at it the other day and I'm like, oh my God, it's still there. It's still open, but I feel like I need, I don't know, like that connection. Like I want to feel like that's it, you know, like you know what I mean? Like I want to feel I well, now that I'm talking to you, now I understand that I'm being guided there. And I want to feel like am I ready now? Like, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect because that question.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Well, a lot of people in your position, as far as like when you're looking to do something new or pivot or make a shift in some way, that question comes up. Am I ready? Can I really do this? Is this the right move? Am I sure? Am I sure I want this right now? And even after, let's say you get the office, those questions can still come up. And this is where having your intention as the bottom foundation, the first layer is going to help you achieve that thing, because this next step, this office, is just a how, right? So thank you, Laura, for volunteering to share.
And yes, and I have another. So it's funny because I'm going to Texas in a couple of weeks to meet with some friends, and then I feel like I'm gonna have more clarity on what to do once I fly and I come back home, and you know I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna have more clarity if it's the right move. So I just want to feel like that I'm in alignment. Is that how you say it? Alignment?
Yeah.
So it's hard. So I just want to make sure that this is the right thing, because I do my work at home. I have my own home office, but I want to go more like out there.
Okay.
You know,
like yes. People can drive by and stop by and I don't know.
Yes. And I want to. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So thank you for sharing. Feel okay. So you guys, when you're ready to expand your business, when you're ready to shift, when you're ready to make that change, whatever that change is, right, in your business, you're gonna feel this way. And it's really like, okay, the vision that's coming is you're standing in a lake or like a pond and you're on a rock. And then there's like stepping stones over there and they go like to that shore over there, and then there's one that goes to like this island in the middle of the lake, and then there's another one that goes to like the dock over there, and then I don't know, there's just like different. So you're standing on this rock and you're like, which one do I step on? There's like 4, but how do I know what if I step on it and it's not sturdy and I fall in the lake and I get wet? Or what happens if I go there and I go all the way to the shore and then I realize from this perspective I actually want to go to the dock? Or what happens if I take this one and I go on the island and then like 5 of the stones fall down and then I can't get back? Like what do I do? This, my friends, is the ego at work. Okay? This is our ego trying to keep us safe. The ego wants us to stay on that rock. Why? Because the ego knows that the rock is safe. Period. The ego comes from the past, remember? So write this down. Ego comes from the past. The ego comes from what it already knows. The ego comes from fear of change. And the ego also has the like the loudspeaker microphone. Nope, don't step there. Nope, what if it falls? Oh, you don't want to step there. That's the ego. And we know this because we're at where we're at now, and we wouldn't be at where we're at now if we didn't overcome those voices and we trusted ourselves. So take your successes. Here's what you can do. Take your successes from the past and bring it to the forefront of your mind. So in your next journaling session or right now, or put it into your work schedule, this is not a, oh, I hope I can make this. No, this is a requirement. When you're ready to level up, when you're ready to make that change, that pivot in your business, write it down as one of your business tasks. What? Ooh, okay, hold on. Oh, okay, I talked about this a little bit on Friday. What is the impact that my next step is going to make in the world? What is the impact? What is the impact this next step? What is the impact this next step will make in the world? Okay, ask yourself that. What is the impact this next step, I guess for me, will make in the world? And this gives the ego something to do, okay? Because the ego is like a super researcher. It's gonna go, oh, now I have something to do, versus try to keep you safe on the rock, right? So now the ego is gonna be like, okay, well, in the community, like let's say, like Laura, I'm manifesting a new office in town or wherever, and I'm like, okay, well, the impact this could make is, my ideal client can find me here in person and we could meet and I could make, whatever it is for you. I'm just kind of making stuff up and kind of saying what Laura said. What you really, 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 really want to get to, the meat of this, is that outcome matches your intention. Ooh. So for me, I'll share with you guys my intention. So my intention is to help humanity rise. So what that means is rise up above the ego and remember how powerful we are without all the conditioning that tries to keep us down. So it's like rising up into your truth, into your alignment, and letting the rest just fall away. Because we're all conditioned from birth and before birth, and then with our ancestors and all that stuff, just programmed into our ego. Hello, egos from the past, right? So all of that stuff is downloaded into our bodies, into our minds, into our cells. And then, so who are we? Our life gives us the opportunity to discover who we are, what we can do, what we're made of, why we're here, and how we can help others. Because if you guys remember, we are all connected. So I'm here in Hawaii, I'm by myself in my office, but I am connected to you. How? Because we are alive at this moment. We share this experience on the planet, and we get to also interact in real time on these calls. The work that I do because I know that humanity needs it, to be clear. There's so many people living with anxiety, with depression, with feeling stuck. It's basically feeling powerless. And it's because they don't know. They don't know that they can be more. So the more I feel I can show up for myself, grounding, centering, reflecting on my work, releasing who I'm not, that gives you, the world, the opportunity, and also, what's the word? The it's like uh like when I say okay, what's that word? Approval? No. Advice? No, it starts with an A. But it's basically like I give you guys the green light to do the same. And for me to do the work the way that I'm doing it allows you to do your work the way you're doing it, and allows the other people in your circles of influence to do the work in their own way. So that's my intention. So when I want to do a call, right? Like, oh, I want to do these Monday mindset calls because why? I want to get myself in front of more people. I want to be able to share my truth without a filter and without like Instagram saying I can't say that, without algorithmy things. Um, and then I want to do it because I want to share what I'm saying like unfiltered. Like it's not planned. This isn't scripted. This isn't anything. This is me showing up, feeling the energy of the room, whoever's here, and then being guided that way. And that's one of my gifts. So I get to show up authentically and I get to share my message and I get to help you remember more of who you are since we're connected and then take that and run. So everything that I'm doing aligns to my intention of helping humanity rise and helping you, whoever you remember who you are in bits and pieces because you see me. And I am in the process of stripping away who I'm not. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you saw me like five, I don't know, if you saw me anytime in my past, I'm a completely different person. And I know that you would say the same about yourself. And it's because you allow yourself to shift, to grow, to evolve. If you're here, you're not just, you're not living that life. You are here to help others step forward, to step out of what was, out of the ego, out of the past, and into the future. And using the present moment, which is now, your ability to feel and see things that not everybody can. You're already in the process of rising up, of elevating yourself, elevating your perspective because you can see more, right? You see more opportunities. Laura sees opportunity. She sees more than one office, you guys. She's like, I have this one, I have that one, I have that one. I don't know which one. Like, isn't that cool? Because some people are even like, I don't know if I want to do an office. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. And maybe she was there before, but now in this space, she's like, yeah, I want an office. Now I just got to choose the right one. Like, how great is that? How great is that? So, Laura, I'm feeling chills. I'll give you homework to write down a list of ways that you can help people through your office, and also a way, and also from the past, a list of things that, sorry, a list of ways that you have already helped people without your office. Okay. And you can send that to me or not, but really it's like a reflection of what this next step is going to do for you and how you've already been doing this, right? So it's not like a big, like, you're not like turning the train around, but you're just adding another level of support, right? Okay. Um, and so you guys, I highly recommend you do that too. How have I already, you know, moved forward and acted on my intention? And how is this next step going to help me further that? How is hitting that rank, or how is hosting my own weekly call, how is that going to support my intention of why I started this business, of why I started this task, of why I did this, right? And if you need some help going deeper and deeper and deeper, send me a DM, go on my website, send me a message. This is what I love doing. Because yes, we all found each other in this moment. And yes, our paths may, diverge, but also, what if our paths actually align? And if you don't share your deepest dreams, your wildest intentions, your biggest, craziest wishes, then how is the world gonna support you and help you? Okay. Um, One thing that I notice, and maybe you guys can do this too, is when you're talking to people, potential clients, potential partners, potential anything, or just a random person in line somewhere, and you feel like they're ready to have a conversation about more than just money or more than just the outside stuff. It's really like asking them, so why are you here? Or like, what lights you up about what's coming next? Or what is your biggest intention? or just word it in a way that feels good to you, but find out more about the person that goes deeper than what I call 3D. So, what's your favorite food is 3D. Like preferences in the physical is 3D. Oh, where's your favorite place to travel? Like that's 3D. But you can ask them clarifying questions by asking why. Why do you love Italy so much? Right? Why do you love Hawaii so much? And that, you guys, if your intention is to really impact lives, asking the why is going to show that person that you actually care. Because most conversations are going to go like this. Oh, where do you love to travel? Oh, Italy. And then the other person goes, oh, I went to Italy in 2002 and it was so great and I ate all this food. And then that person's like, I thought you, I, I thought you were talking to me. I thought you cared about, right? So hear what they're saying and then ask them to dive deeper. And if your intention, again, is to make an impact, that's going to impact them. You listening to them in that way is going to have you stand out, be a leader, and they're going to come to you because they're going to talk to, we'll just say 10 different versions of you before they get to you. And you're going to ask them, well, why? And they're going to be like, oh, well, it's just, Italy is just such a beautiful place and people are so nice and the food is fresh. And then you go, oh, what do you love about that? And they're like, oh, well, food. And then you get into their beliefs. And you guys, this is like really good stuff. You get to their beliefs. And then they open up to you, right? So they feel safe. They open up. Now you're their friend. Now you see them for who they are versus, okay, her name's Jessica and she likes Italy and her dog's name is Spot. Okay, great. So which package would you like? Right? It's not about that. It's about really connecting with the person in a human way so that you can find out more about who they are. And then whatever your business is, you can connect that how, that thing, that process, that package, that product, that offering, that service, you cater it to their why. You cater it to their reason for living. You cater it to their intention. Okay? And when they see that you actually care and you actually heard what they said and you gave them a solution to that, oh my God, infinite abundance. Because they're going to tell all their friends and they're going to come back. They're going to come back again and again and again. And they're going to bring all their friends. Because who actually cares these days? Who actually cares? Be the person who cares. And when you care, that's when you're going to get the results that you want. There is a statement called, how did it go? Something like people don't actually know how much you care until you show them. Something like that. Show them. Show people you care. Share your intention, right? Share your mission. Find out what it is. Get really, really clear. Practice saying it to the dog, to your significant other, to yourself in the mirror, to your closet of clothes, to the bathroom door while you're sitting in the toilet. Practice speaking your truth to yourself and practice saying it out loud. Your words are powerful. Write that down. My words are powerful. My words are powerful. Why? Because they create, remember, everything's energy. Words create vibrational waves in the air and across time and space. And there's different like energetic frequencies and patterns in words, okay? So if you know Dr. Emoto, he did the water experiment. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Dr. Masaru Emoto. He did a water experiment where he spoke words to water. Okay, well, it's not clear, but glass water. He spoke words to it. One of them was love. He like labeled it with love, or he like said love to it. He did one with gratitude, right? Gratitude, grateful. I'm so grateful for you, water. Grateful. And then another one, he said like, I hate you. You make me sick. You're so annoying. um, get out of here, right? So with those, of course he did more, but as an example, love, gratitude, and then I hate you, you make me sick, get away from me. I don't know, just over time, he froze the waters and then he took little specimens of it and he looked in the microscope. My book is in the other room, but just Google him. Yes, ice crystals. So he looked at the ice crystals and the water crystals that he said love to. Oh my God, super beautiful. Like snowflakes of art. And then with gratitude, it was like so beautiful. Same thing, like even like tiny little like corners and just like so perfect and so like symmetrical and just beautiful. And then the ice crystals that were I hate you, you make me sick. It was like disfigured, like blobs and like weird shapes and just kind of like ugly and dark. It kind of looks like what I'm doing right now. That is how powerful your words are. So become more intentional, wake up to what's coming out here, because this is what creates, this is what manifests. Not even to other people. Imagine what it does to people, okay? This is just jars of water. Your words are powerful. So choose your intentions wisely. Choose who you want to be by speaking that person into existence. Say I ams with the feeling of like what it is that you want to be. Bring that into the present, because the ego can't touch that. It can talk a lot of crap, but really this is you speaking, I am powerful. Let's just use that. I am powerful. And the ego's going to go, and you're going to be like, I am powerful. And you're going to look at yourself and you're going to be like, this is so weird. But like, say to yourself, I am powerful. So I'm going to give you guys that homework and write it down. Just say like, I am, capital A always, I am powerful. And if you guys can, go ahead and type that in the chat, capital I, capital A-M, I am powerful, and just practice typing it out. And if this is weird, it's okay. Change is weird, right? Shifting is weird, but really it's all about claiming your power, claiming and remembering that you are more than just your name and your title and your roles in life. Okay, I'm more than a mom. I'm more than a coach. I'm more than a wife. I'm more than a woman. I know this because when you take all of that away, it's me, right? And I get to put me into those roles. Yeah, does that make sense? Yes, you are powerful. Okay, so to do the same. You have so many reasons to be happy, to be grateful. You have so many things in your life that make you blessed. August is the time to bring that into your now, to remember your wins, remember the things that you are proud of for yourself, and know that whatever you intend to do in this lifetime, it's your choice. It's completely your choice. And let all of your activities, your jobs, your careers, your tasks, let it support that intention, that foundation that you are creating for yourself. That's the fastest way to your success. And also, when you have a strong foundation, like creating whatever it is that your intention is, nothing's going to keep you from that. Nothing's going to knock you off of it, because that intention comes from within. So no matter what field you're in, and it doesn't matter who you're talking to, you show up with that intention, and that intention is going to bring you all the abundance that you could ever dream of in any industry that you find yourself in. Because again, it comes with who you are. So I'm excited for you guys to reflect this week on your whys. Why? Why do I want that? Why am I doing this? And sharing with your teams, with your downline, with your family, with your partners, whoever it is, sharing with yourself in the mirror, sharing with your dog, and really practicing stepping into the energy of you, your energy bubble of just you, and letting that lead the way, because that's where all the answers are. Okay. So I hope you guys took something from this call. If you did, go ahead and type 1111 in the chat. And taking this call and this new month as your doorway to step forward into the opportunities that you are creating for yourself, because any opportunity that shows up you've actually created. Now it's just it's your turn to step forward and walk into it. Okay. And yes, there's going to be those questions. Am I ready? Is this the right thing? Do I feel ready? That's the ego. So when you hear it, just be like, you know what? I am ready. Thanks. And then let them sit down, because it's your life, right? It's not the ego's life. So I'm excited for you guys. Take this and run. Share it with anybody and everybody, because we're all here to rise. We're all here to remember who we are. We're all here to become our best versions. So I want to thank you guys for your time, and I want to thank you for continually showing up. And I am just excited for what's to come in August. All right. So I love you guys. Happy manifesting. Thank you for coming. And have, oh, yes, here. My website is my name, lizelzeger.com. It is kind of under construction. I'm like adding pieces to it as more and more people are joining my 5-day manifesting challenge. I'm helping people manifest money in 5 days or less, manifesting abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, whatever you want to call it. It's all energy. And so it's really about me showing up as myself and letting you and your soul take away whatever it is that you will with the interactions that we have. So I will see you guys on Instagram. I'll see you guys on my website. I'll see you guys in the future calls every Monday, same time. Unless something happens, I will let you know, like holidays and stuff. But yeah, I'm just excited to hold the space for you and help you move forward in your business and in your life. All right. So until next week, this is it. Do you guys have any questions before we wrap up today? Any other, things that you want to dive into, or?
I just have a question. While I was logging in, the 222 popped up. So I'm gonna Google that and see what was the message for me while I was logging in, and that popped up, that 222. But I know that 323 means change, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay. So your question is on like the repeating in angel numbers?
yeah, like the 222. Yes.
Instantly. So what comes to me is you are supported.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are supported, and you're not alone. And it's like you and others. So whatever you're doing, you're not doing it by yourself. You're either doing it because of help from, let's say, the realtor, or help from if you have a business partner, or maybe it's like help from the other side, like help from your angels. Oh my God, you were asking for this earlier.
Yes.
So you're supported, and you're on the right path. I'm like, I have chicken skin everywhere.
Oh, yes. I even took a picture and to remind me, because sometimes I get so busy, and I forget. And then when I go back and I look at the picture, I'm just like, okay, Tutu, and I write down what I have to do, right? And I know a couple of weeks ago, I keep seeing 3333, and I was like, oh, what is the message? So I had the way I was feeling, and when I googled the message, that's what exactly was saying to me, and the way I was feeling. It's time to make that change. And I was like, oh my God, and right now when I logged in, it was like 222. I'm like, oh my God, 222, and it's August 2. It's August 2. I was like, what's the message? And now that's what I'm gonna do for my homework. I'm gonna write down and start working that. So I'm gonna cry. I just feel like it's something good, and thank you for telling me I'm being supported, because sometimes I do feel like I'm not being supported.
We all do. And it's a message from the other side reminding you, like, hey, you're supported. Even though you look like you're by yourself, you're supported. So your angels, your guides, somebody somewhere, they're with you.
Yeah.
You're supported.
Yeah, so the message is real about the 323 and how I'm doing this changes, and now the 222, and that's what's helping me moving forward. And I've been seeing changes in my life. Yeah. So,
Oh, I'm excited for you, Laura.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So I've been learning, and I feel like I was guided to you somehow in one way. I was guided, and this is gonna help me to become the person that I've been wanting to like be, and I have so much to learn, and hopefully whoever comes along, I'll be able to help out. But I'm just starting, so I'm just learning too.
Yeah.
So I'm here like I'm just learning. I feel like I'm a student here. So
Yeah. You are, and I am too. We're all learning together. Like, as long as we're alive, we're free to learn. As long as we're showing up to calls like this and meeting people and talking to people about our dreams, our actual dreams, visions, that's when we invite help. That's when we also invite support. And example, right? Like my experience is very different from yours. I don't know what yours is, but everybody's is different, right? We all come from a
it's
different
different.
space. But when we can share like this, then I can bring myself and you can bring yourself. And then with that, there's synergy, right? So then there's like, it's that example of 1 + 1 = 3, right? So keep going, Laura, and all of you guys keep going because everything happens in divine timing and everything happens in divine order. We want it to happen on a certain date, we want it to happen at a certain time. But again, if you guys remember, time is an illusion, it's not real. Everything happens the way the universe conspires it to. We're just here to let it happen. Too many of us are blocking things from happening because we're scared or we're worried or we're doubtful. We got to let that go because that's not who you are. And when we let that go and just breathe, we become more okay with waiting, with being, and then we let things show up. And just start letting things show up. Okay, just I let things show up. That's another one you can write this week and say, let's see. How about this? I allow my manifestations to appear. I allow my manifestations to appear. And when you can make that intention, right, you can use that as your intention. I am allowing my manifestations to appear. See how much you've surrendered and see how much you've allowed and see how much of that urge should have to need to like you let fall away, because now it's not about the time. Now it's about the thing below that illusion of time of, you know what, I'm just allowing my manifestations to appear. Just let it. And even Laura, for example, she knows that after her Texas trip, she's going to have more clarity. So she's like just living in the moment, just letting things happen. She knows she just knows she's going to get a puzzle piece over there and then come back, regroup and be like, okay, now it's like the next page of the journey, right? Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for you, Laura. So yeah, keep me updated. I'm excited for you and all you guys. This is just the beginning. And if you're new to here, or if you've been here before in this like self-development space, there's always more to learn. Okay, there's always more to learn. Even if you are a master or a leader or something, some title, there's so much more to learn in that space in addition to where you just came from. Okay, so with that, have a beautiful August. Happy Manifestation Monday. Have a great week, and then send me a message on my website or on Instagram for any questions or anything else that I can help you with. And I am excited. Let me see. Okay, 2 questions, and then we'll go. Okay, Mel's asking, what's the most important thing element or to practice when manifesting something big? Take the importance away from it. Okay, so example, let's say I want to manifest $1 million. Oh my God, that's so big. And you're like, oh my God, $1 million is so big. So money feels that. They're like, I don't know if they're ready. They're like weirded out by me, right? So you're in a bar, okay, and you're like dressed to the nines, and there's a guy, and he's like, I want to date a 10, and you're a 10, right? And then you walk in, and then he's like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm ready. And you're like, I think you're cute, but you're like giving me weird vibes, so I'm gonna go over there. It's the same thing. Same thing. So take the importance off of it. Whatever the big manifesting, whatever the big manifestation is, I allow my big manifestations to appear. It's all the same. It's all energy. So when you are putting too much importance on it, it feels the stress that you have around it. Okay? Does that make sense now? And also knowing, yes, okay, good. And also knowing that like the universe doesn't play. So be careful what you wish for. Which I think ties into what Antonella was asking. Sometimes I manifest something that I only said once. Why? Because it wasn't important. It wasn't important. Oh, sad, right? You're like, oh, like that'd be so nice having a convertible. Oh, that's so cool. Blah, 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 go on with your life, and then someone's like, hey, I have a convertible. I just really need to give it away because I need to leave town right now. Here, $500. I'm like, oh my God, what? Same thing. It's because you weren't like, oh, I need a convertible. Oh my God, I need a convertible. That convertible's like, oh my God, I need it. I want it so bad. And the convertible's like, oh my God, I don't want to be smothered like that. So the convertible just shows up because you're like, hey, I'm cool. I just let you show up, right? So it's just like that. So when we can take the importance off, right? Hawaii, when you can take the importance off of it, surrender to the how and just let it show up, there you are. There it is. Okay. So I hope this was a good ending to this call because it's all about how you show up for you, for yourself. All right. I've talked long enough. You are so welcome, you guys. Thank you, Sarah. Hope you have another amazing week. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Aloha, aloha, aloha from Hawaii. You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good night, my friends in Europe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Aloha. Bye.